One thing that can be a struggle is communicating with prospects, especially, or sending out those cold emails, to people that you might want to do business with, one-to-one, type relationships, or what are the follow-up emails and developing like a funnel, right, where somebody downloads your free guide to something, and then you have follow-up emails to that. What would that look like? So let's do that and show how ChatGPT can help you start outlining and putting together emails that you can then adjust to be more specific to you. So let's say first thing you want to do is start telling GPT more information. The more information they have, the more they can kind of build on that. So we could start a whole new email string or whatever, but I'm just going to go back into this marketing plan for coaching, and we'll just kind of use that as an example. So we did all this work already for Jean's coaching. She does work-life balance, and specifically for women who are lawyers, right? So let's say, and this is her unique selling proposition here, right? So we understand the challenges, things we did in the last lesson. Now let's start creating some emails with that. So let's say I want to have a, could you write a cold email, a cold prospecting email for Jean's coaching. And targeting, it should pick that up anyways, but I'm just going to make sure, right? So I'm just going to targeting women lawyers, okay, or women who are lawyers, either way. You don't have to be specific, but I'm going to go in there and be a little specific on this. I'm just going to keep that just in case I need that later. And then I'm just going to hit enter, or I could hit the little button there and it's going to start doing that. So cold prospecting emails, I'm sending an email directly to a potential client, a person who's a lawyer, if it's my persona, maybe a woman, and I'm sending out this email just out of nowhere, right? So I'm not buying a list or anything like that, but maybe I've got a list of contacts, or I'm looking up online and finding some contact information. I'm just sending an email directly. So I'm not spamming a list or anything. I'm just reaching out directly to people. So here it has, dear, and then you put in the name. As a working mother in the legal field, I understand the challenges you face. So that's a nice initial hook there. Your emails, you want to have that initial, like, why should I keep reading this email? Now, especially if it's a little bit longer email like this one, you could even be shorter on this, but she's trying to communicate some different things here, right? So she understands it can be difficult to find the energy, so she's kind of setting up what is the pain point, right? And then what Jean's coaching is, we specialize helping working mothers like you achieve a full and happy career, home life. And then how it specializes down here in the legal field. I would move that up even further, or really talking about, well, she does, as a working mother in the legal field, and maybe say, and that's why I started Jean's coaching, because, because I found work-life balance and I'm helping others do the same, right? So here you have it, and you can read through. Here's a nice cold prospecting email that you can then adjust and make it your own based on what you're putting in there. So we're writing for Jean's coaching program, but maybe you're, whatever you do, whatever that is, maybe you're an accountant, or maybe you sell cutting boards, and you say, here, we at the Katrina's Cutting Boards, we make the finest custom-made cutting boards out of wood, and there you go, right? So now we have this, cold email. So that's one thing you have. I could say, so we need other types of emails. Could you write a thank you email for Jean's coaching for those who downloaded our free guide, and we'll call the guide 5 tips for work-life balance for lawyers, or for women lawyers. WARS. Okay, so that's pretty detailed, right? Again, the more you can give it, the better hopefully our response will be. So maybe you've set up a download thing where you've created, and you'll see, look at the lessons on the writing books and all that stuff, where you created a short little tip sheet or a short little thing, maybe a few pages that people could download for free and get some tips. And then they'll get this thank you email, right? They hit the download button, they immediately get the PDF emailed to them, and they get and you set up in your funnel, funnel basically taking your prospects and getting them down to become actual coaching clients, where they get sent the email, right? So thank you for downloading the guide. It's the first step. We specialize in working mothers. we'd like to offer you the chance to take the next step and schedule a complimentary consultation with one of our coaches, right? So maybe it's only Gene as the coach, but, you know, I'd offer, you know, and then you can even put in there like a discount or whatever, you know. You could say, could you add, as a thank you, you get 1 hour of free coaching. Maybe you wouldn't want it that long, but let's say, maybe you do. You know, you could say 30 minutes free coaching, whatever you want to do. You could charge for it. You could get coaching at 10% off, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? So here is an example of the email. Now they're going to add in, you know, this 1 hour free coaching, you know, and that might be part of your marketing strategy. Thank you for downloading the guide. And now here you can see we specialize on mothers, and it'll keep going. And then there should be in the part where here you can, as a special thank you, here we go. For downloading, I offer you 1 hour free coaching. You'll have the opportunity to discuss your specific needs and goals and learn about how we can help you have better work-life balance. If interest, please reply to this email. Because we'll schedule time for work, or you can have it be a calendar appointment or something that's built in the email where you can click the link and they could get it right on your calendar. A nice thing too, this is interesting, kind of like a PS, you know, where it's got your name, but it says it also encourages the user. Oh, this is what ChatGPT tell us why why it's writing it this way. I thought it was like an extra PS or something like that. No, it's why it's writing this way. All right, so you can get a feel of this is what you want to do. All right, so there you've sent a cold prospecting email to somebody you don't even know, hasn't downloaded, guy hasn't done anything. You know, here's an email to try to introduce yourself. You could do that strategy, or another strategy. Here's a free guide. Even in your cold email, you could offer the free guide, a link to it that way. Hey, you know, check out the free guide, and then when they download the free guide, they get a thank you. All right, so now you want people to respond and sign up for your coaching by sending you an email. In this case, you can make it more with links and things that actually send them to certain web pages and things to make it more of a true funnel. But let's say I'm just going to use this to create the text around, maybe if I'm using ClickFunnels or some type of funnel software, you know, that's a marketing funnel software. So I've got a cold email that's just going to go anywhere. I've got a thank you for downloading the guide. Now I want a response for those who sign up for, you know, click a link to sign up for the free coaching, and those who have not, you know, clicked through the link, right? So could you create another email for those who did not sign up for the coaching, for the free coaching yet? And I might want to say in there too that I want it to be, but they had already downloaded the guide, but have the guide. It should learn it from that conversation. I'm just being overly, you know, doing an overlay on it, but you shouldn't even have to type in that much. So here is an example of those who download the free guide but have not yet signed up for the free coaching, right? We hope you're enjoying your guide, right? So it's starting out nice and pleasant, like, hey, I gave you this free guide. Why aren't you signing up? It's free coaching. What's wrong with you, dummy? You know, I hope I just say that. You know, just wanted to follow up and remind you that, especially thank you for downloading, we offer 1 hour free coaching during this right? So there's a nice little, then you can automate all this with your funnels, with your ClickFunnels or other funnel software. They'll do all, once you get this part written, it'll do it all automatically for you. And again, you know, this could be cutting boards, this could be services, other services, this could be anything. It's the concept's the same. It's a matter of the input that you're putting in the ChatGPT. But this really shows how this is a really nice, you know, funnel, right? So that you can, you know, as far as for those who did not sign up for the free coaching. And then I could take the same thing, because what's the other option is, copy paste here, for those who did sign up for the free coaching and said yet but that'd be and have the guide, right? So now this is a different email for those who click through the link. They've not only they've signed up for you or sent you an email. Ideally, you want to automate all of this where they could just go right in your calendar and just sign up for times that you have available. You have blocks of times available for people to sign up at, and when they sign up, they automatically get an email confirming that they've signed up, right? You know, we're glad here that you selected your complimentary coaching with us. and we understand it's a challenge. Reminder, you'll have the opportunity to discuss your specific needs. So reinforcing this, come to the meeting, all that kind of stuff. In preparation, we recommend that you take a moment to review the guide, so take a look at the guide. Maybe you want to say in preparation, you might want to bring your schedule with you, or, identify what you think your biggest concern is right now so we can make sure to talk about it. You can take this and then massage it in the way that you want. So there you have it. From a side gig, side hustle basis, I've got just a cold email going out to anybody that I could targeting, not spam, not buying a list or spamming, but maybe I met somebody or just some cold email, or somebody I just looked up the contact names of attorneys in an office and sent a cold email. And that's not ideal, but that's one way. Another one is more ideal, which is getting people into a funnel, right? So I give a free guide. Here's a thank you for the guide. Here's a free coaching. Hey, you haven't signed up for the coaching yet? Make sure you do as a reminder email. Or yes, you did. You're on the calendar. Okay, great. Here's your email. Thank you for that. And lastly, maybe we want one more, which is the email for after, the coaching session. So could you write an email for those who have completed the free coaching session? I mean, I'm not telling it all that much here, right? But they've done their coaching. You've tried to sign them up at the coaching. Maybe you have, or maybe you haven't, and maybe we'd want to craft emails around that and have two separate ways, thanking them for those who did sign up for the next appointment, and for those who didn't sign up right there, just a kind of reminder, maybe we have another incentive, a bump of some sort, like another downloadable guide or something, right? So this is like thanking you for participating in the free coaching. We hope that it was helpful and that you found it valuable. And that, again, what they're doing, working with working mothers who are attorneys, you gain some insight. We'd love to hear your feedback and experience with Jane's coaching. You could even put a survey link in there. You could do lots of different things. Here they're saying we're offering a 10% discount on our standard package to you as a valued client. Please let us know if you're interested in taking advantage of that offer. So, hey, because you came to the free coaching, you can get 10% off, right? And that's all just automated in the email sequence there. So there you have it. Now play around with it and do it yourself and think of how you could create your own email content. And then you would need, like, if you want to automate this into a funnel, look at things like ClickFunnels. There's a lot of different ones out there. Just Google, ClickFunnels or whatever, and you'll be able to find them. In fact, let's ask GPT. This is more of a Google type question, but what we'll call it ClickFunnel software platforms are there, or something like that. Platforms. So there's several possible ones. So ClickFunnels is one of the most well-known. That's why I kind of said ClickFunnels. But this will start giving you like what it does, right? Optimizing pages, lead pages. That's another real popular one too. So here, I didn't even have to go to Google and all this. This is giving me some ideas here. So I'm doing this all within this, and then from here I can start, building my ClickFunnel or my lead page. And here they do A/B testing here with Instapage. They all kind of do that. So there you go. All right. So with that, even a little extra bonus there with funnels. Happy email, and email marketing can be really, really powerful. So, write good emails, and even just regular correspondence, ChatGPT could help you with that. If you're still working full time or whatever, you want to ask your boss for a raise, ask GPT how to, create an email and how to ask for a raise. They'll give you an answer. All right. With that, happy emailing.